Namaste, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And if it's your first time joining, this is Gitanjali, the Gitanjali from New York, New York. Now, today's vlog is about why I started traveling solo or alone. And I came up with 6 reasons that I would like to share with everyone. Before I get into the reasons, I would like to give a background as to what or who inspired me into start traveling. And it all started in 2012 when I was asked by my job to go work in Columbus, Ohio for 2 weeks. And at first I was so scared because it was my first time leaving New York City all by myself. However, it turned out to be such an eventful and beautiful experience that would leave an impact in my life, both professionally and personally. And I'm so thankful that happened. Now, this was the beginning of me traveling domestically, meaning in the United States. Then in 2016, I was asked to go work in Bangalore, India for 2 weeks. Again, this was my first time ever leaving America or North America to go to Asia. And this was the beginning of an amazing experience that just left me wanting more and more, and also to go and take it to the next level. And that's when my passion started, where I wanted to explore countries in Europe, in Asia, in Australia, and I haven't got to Africa yet, but yes. So now let's get into the 6 reasons. Reason number 1 is independence. When I travel, I feel so free. I love the independence. I have full ownership of everything I do. I'm responsible for me. I'm forced to be disciplined financially. I'm also able to plan my trip. Everything revolves around me. I plan my trips from beginning to end. And by the way, I have a blog, www.whereisgitanjali.com, where you can see my detailed itinerary. I feel like I'm organized. I'm forced to be disciplined with my money, with my actions. I'm also forced to be a problem solver, and I have no limitation. Of course, I won't do anything illegal, but it's the best experience ever. So that's reason number 1. Okay, reason number 2 is traveling solo will build your confidence. And it's such a good skill set to have, both professionally and personally. Now, confidence is everything. And imagine going into a country that you don't even know the language, and in most of my cases it's like the color of my skin, they don't see, like, there aren't that many people like me in those countries. I remember going to Croatia and I didn't even see one Indian person. But you know what, I don't think about it that way. Like, I don't let it get to me, because that's why traveling is so important, right? You get to explore all these different cultures and etc. But it helps me build the confidence. Like, I had such an amazing experience in Croatia, even though, like, I don't even look like the folks that live there, but I felt like I fit in. And when I came back to America, like, wow, my confidence like went rocket high. It always do when I travel solo. So that's reason number 2. And the 3rd reason is solo traveling teaches you how to be alone, how to walk the streets in a new city by yourself, how to have a meal by yourself, how to go to that most fantastic museum by yourself, how to have a glass of wine by yourself, how to watch the sunset by yourself. I love my own company, and I feel like a lot of people are so scared of being alone, but solo traveling teaches you how to understand yourself. And it's the most amazing and fulfilling, as well as rewarding experience one could ever have in this lifetime. Reason number 4 allows you to share your experience with someone back home. So in my case, I share my experience with my parents. My mom and dad is very dear to my heart. And whenever I travel, I share my full itinerary with them. In addition, say I'm going to like this really cool museum, or I'm going hiking, or I'm taking a tour in the city, I would definitely WhatsApp my dad, and my mom would be there with him, obviously. And I would just give them a quick, virtual tour, because I know they would never go to these places since they're older. But by me traveling, I get to share all this beautiful experience with my parents, and they live in the moment with me. And it's amazing, like I won't get into more, but yeah. Reasons 5 and 6 go together, where traveling solo allows you to venture out to all these different restaurants. Like me personally, I go to most of the time average restaurants or the street food carts, and I just become so spontaneous where I try different types of food and explore the culture, to better understand and interact with the locals, even though there might be a language barrier. But I feel like by experiencing the food and culture in a new city, it allows you to better understand what that city offers, especially if you interact with the locals. Like you're forced to interact with the locals once you get out there, and you don't have to wait and ask, the person you're traveling with, oh my God, like, do you want to go to that restaurant? Or just like hang out on the street and, enjoy a meal. It really depends on your style, but I feel like by doing this, you get to understand the city better, and it all comes from the local. Anyhow, I really hope this vlog was helpful with helping you understand why it's important to travel, especially alone, just once in your lifetime. And if you have any questions, please reach out to me on Instagram, or you can subscribe to my channel to see future videos. And thank you so much. Take care.